So you guys remember this beast right here, right? The old HP. We actually went through this. I got it. I'm just going to say that I got it. Okay, I got it from my sister, my brother-in-law. And I cleaned it out, and it really did need it. But we called it aisle 3 because there was a huge mess, and it needed a big cleanup. But now, aisle 3, this HP Prebuilt, you know what? It might be time for a little bit of TLC with this thing. It does run pretty well. We did some benchmarks, and it held its own with the newer HP Prebuilt when we put a 1650 Super in here, a GTX 1650 Super. It did okay, and I can't really complain. It held its own. It does have a Q6600 processor in it. It's a 4-core processor, but it is showing its age. So we're going to do a little bit of upgrading. We're going to turn this baby right here into a sleeper build. Now, the first thing I had to do was order a motherboard for it, and we're going to go ahead and use ASUS Prime B450. This one happens to be a B450M A2 or an AII. I have no idea. For me, for all intents and purposes, it looks like it says all to me, but I know it's a version 2 of the Dash A. This does not have Wi-Fi on it, but that's okay. I don't really need Wi-Fi on this board, and it'll be fine. I already checked to make sure all the holes would line up and everything because it is an MATX board or a micro ATX board. It will work fine, and I even already mapped out some of the things that I thought were going to cause me bigger problems. Like this setup right now is on the original PCIe, and it still has PCI, and all these USB ports on the front and everything are all USB, the original USB, like version 1. This has version 2 and 3 on it, so a little bit of figuring there. Some of the things that will cause us a little bit of problem are some of the things on the front panel. We've got a little hidden thing here that's got a firewire that we're not going to be able to use anymore. And the DVG drive, I think I'm going to swap out. I've got a newer model. By newer, I mean it's got a Blu-ray. These are obsolete, but I do want to have something to fill that hole, so I'm going to go ahead and swap this into it. We're going to use that. As far as the video card is concerned, we're going to go ahead. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to use yet. I have my choice of two. I've got a 1650 Super and a 1660. Either one of these will work. This one is a fat boy. This is more like me, and this is more like a skinnier friend, I guess. But I don't know which one. I should have room to put either one of them in comfortably. And I will probably go ahead and put this USB 3 card back in, so I'll have some extra ports in the back, because I will not have any USB 3 ports on the front. I already looked, and it's going to cause a little bit of a problem with this. I'm not going to be able to cut that out because I would have to actually Dremel the front panel and everything, and that's just going to be more trouble than it's worth. This little extra HP expansion bay for their little HP, I guess it's a hard drive or something you're supposed to slot in or pull out, a little hot swap. I don't have one of those either, so this is just going to be for looks. And the card readers are all on the original USB. For those of you that don't know or don't remember, USB used to just be on 4 pins and a blank, and then USB 2 made use of basically 9 pins. It would have a 10-pin connector with one of them not being used, and of course USB 3 is a totally different animal altogether. So you've got a faster throughput, got voltage on it. Some of the USB 3 will have voltage attached to it, so you can say charge devices and things like that. So there is quite a bit of difference between the version of USB that is in here and what we're going to, and I will not be able to use the stuff on the front panel, so we're going to have to use it on the back panel. We already talked about some of the things that are going to go in. I have not decided quite which processor I'm going to use first. I will probably do some testing on the Ryzen 3 Pro, Ryzen 3 Pro 4350G. That is the one that is currently in Chelsea's computer, or the motherboard that I'm building for Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea. That's being used for testing that board and memory and all that. So I will have to take that out to at the very least, check to make sure the BIOS is updated on this one, so I can use the 5600G that I just got done testing, and we'll see how that flies. Now, I will probably test it without a video card, and then of course I will choose either the 1650 Super or the 1660 to go in it and kind of, update things and then go ahead and run some other tests to see how it does. But in any case, I want this to look like it's basically a POS, but B, a really, really modern day type of, can play just about anything I wanted to play type of computer. And I think that will get things done. I'm just kind of give you guys an update on that. This is not that build yet. I'm prepping for everything. I'm getting it. Hopefully this weekend I'll do sort of a part 2 on this. This is a rather short video. I wanted to make sure I posted something midweek. Sorry I didn't get it done before now. I'm adding this in because I know I'm not going to get it done tonight and tomorrow, which I would normally try to have it posted by. What I will tell you guys is I did find a good home for the HP Prebuilt, the M01 1124 that I've been working on and doing several videos on, and even did sort of a post-mortem a couple days ago on. My friends Nate and Nessa are going to be getting this. I'm going to go ahead and sell it to them at a very fair price. We already know it's got an updated power supply and some extra memory in it, so it's going to be perfect for them. They're going to be doing some streaming, and I will go ahead and leave their... You're not allowed to say that thing, or not supposed to say that thing that rhymes with itch, because YouTube has a fit if you do that. But I'm just saying, they stream. They're not on any particular platform right now, but I do know they stream on that purple one. Yeah, that you'll be able to find, and I'll leave that link to them down below. So if you want to go check them out sometime and maybe even follow them, that'd be awesome. And I'm sure they would love it because they're excited. They do mostly console streaming, and they've already got everything else except for the computer. So we're going to get that to them this week, and everything will be all set up, and they'll be good to go. So I know it's short, I know it's weird, I'm sorry. It's just sort of informational more than anything. I'll give you guys more of an update on how this goes over the weekend, because that's when I plan on doing this, and all the trials and tribulations, but wish me luck, that's all I can say. But until then, hey, as always, folks, you're always welcome to like if you like the video, dislike if you don't. Sorry if it's kind of off topic, but I really wanted, like I said, post something midweek and get something out there and let you guys know what I was working on and what we're going to do. So don't forget to visit me on the other socials. And like I said, I'm going to leave a link to Nate and Nessa, and go ahead and do me a favor and go check them out or follow them and hang out with them once in a while and let them know you love them. Okay, so that's all I got for right now. So until next time, folks, I'll see you later.